What's up, folks? It's Lucas here from the Undead 13. Now, in this video, what I'm going to be doing is just reviewing a piece of music, an album or an EP that somebody sent in to us recently on the Undead 13. It's an EP or an album called Ritual by JXV. Okay, if you haven't heard it, I recommend checking it out. I'll post a link to one of the songs or the EP if I can find it in the comments on this below. It starts off with the title track Ritual, and it's a real juxtaposition between what I think was like atmospheric synth, or at least it sounded like it, with this gravelly metal vocal going on, and that was a real nice touch, the two sort of atmospheric music and this real guttural metal sounding vocals. Is a proper headbanger of a tune, and the old album is a headbanger album. It's a metal album. It's nothing too different to a lot of stuff I've heard before in some ways as far as the title track was concerned, but there are a few nuances and little niches about it which are really quirky as well, which are quite cool. As much as I enjoyed it, I didn't find that it fit in very well with the horror metal or horror music genre or any of the subgenres we know of, which then brings me to a point I'm going to bring up in just a moment. I'll get to that in just a bit though. I just wanted to touch on one of the songs, Devil's Night. That was a really fucking fun song. The dual vocals going on, there's plenty of upbeat stuff going down on the track. It's a really easy sing-along tune, so I recommend that one. And also Bath Salt Zombies. That's right, Bath Salt Zombies. That's a slightly more horror punk than the other ones on the album. There's more undertones going on there. It's going to be a fucking belter live, so if you get a chance to catch JXV live, look out for the tune Bath Salt Zombies, because I've got a feeling that's going to be, you know, their main mosh pit tune. All in all, it's a really good, solid hardcore album. Now, it's diluted here and there with the odd horror undertones going on, but for me, it's just more of a hardcore metal album. You know, I guess what they're going to be calling it is horrorcore. I'm as far as I'm aware. And what I was saying earlier is, out of all the horror music that we know and love, whether it's the Wednesday 13 style, whether it's the gothic style, whether it's the metal style, the traditional punkier style, it doesn't really fit into any of those subcategories very well. So I was kind of struggling where to put this in my brain, really, and really I think off the back of that it creates its own subgenre. It's really horrorcore, so if you like your hardcore music, your hardcore metal bands, this is going to really reach out to you. For me personally, I'd like to see a little bit more horror in it. You know, I like my music to sound like Misfits. That's why I'm doing this. But each to their own, you know. If you're into your hardcore, like a lot of my close friends are, you're really going to dig this album. It's just, for me personally, I'd have liked a little bit more of the horror stuff going on. But who knows, maybe when you catch them live, you're going to get a bit more of that taste, a little bit more of that atmosphere going on. But I definitely recommend this, Ritual by JXV. I've had a really good time rocking out to that this afternoon. I'm probably going to stick it back on again later. So, yeah, all good.